MEC meeting. Start with roll call.
Lucas Richardson.
Here.
Jermaine Sullivan. Here. Kathleen Grabowski.
Here.
Mary Kay Wilcox.
Here.
Jess Stallings.
Here.
Okay, next item is public comment on agenda-related items. Anybody comment? Okay, none. Moving on to approval of the agenda. Is there a motion to approve the agenda or any revisions?
A second.
Okay, all in favor, voice vote?
Aye.
Approval of meeting minutes from January 8th meeting. Is there a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, voice vote? Aye.
Aye.
Okay, unfinished business. So last meeting, we talked about revising the bylaws to adding 2 additional members
Yes.
to the team. So Chief Glass and I have talked with the city attorney to make those revisions to the bylaws here as presented. And then there's also some leftover changes from our last revision that did not have a motion in the last city council. Most of the stuff is just changing committee to commission and adding some charter language, and then changing the members. It says members shall generally serve 3 years, but that's changed to they shall serve 3 years. And then nothing about the parks is included in this one, like there was in the last one, just so everyone is aware. And the city attorney also recommended that we have just a recommendation to council in support of changing the ordinance or similar changes to match the bylaws. And then both of these would be on the next city council meeting, I think in February 20th. So, if
You
ever,
don't have to give a report at this coming council meeting?
I do, that's tomorrow.
Yeah, okay.
Yep,
I always come and support you.
love it. So is there any comments on these changes, discussion? No?
What's the difference between a committee and a commission?
Honestly, I'm not really sure,
We
but
just would rather be.
but
They're spelled different.
I think the city attorney, that, I think he recommended that's the proper language for.
Oh, I understand now, okay, thank you.
So is there a motion to approve?
I'll make that motion.
One second.
Okay, roll call vote,
Lucas Richardson.
yes.
Jermaine Sullivan.
Yes.
Kathleen Grabowski.
Yes,
Mary Kay Wilcox.
Yes.
Jess Stallings.
Yes.
Okay, great. Moving on to Chill Grant update, Teresa Waldo's here with Jerry Blue and talk about the Chill Grant.
oh, good.
Good morning, and thank you for letting me attend the meeting and speak. Teresa Waldo, I'm the new Community Development Director here for the city. Started in October, same day that Jerry started, the building inspector. So first I want to say thank you for having Teresa come last time, talk to you about the Chill Grant, and we're excited about the process of all of you helping us through that application process. Update that we still have not received an application yet from the state. Tomorrow, every Tuesday, we have a weekly update from the state, go over the next chapter, what is going to be foreseen, question and answer, but they still haven't given us that. So what Tracy and I decided is we still had our, what we were calling in the beginning, an open house, but instead we called it a question and answer. So we invited the community and everyone to attend.
Excuse me.
We still had that because we wanted to be there for everyone. And then now we have our open house, and we invite all of you to attend February 28th from 6 to 8 here at City Hall on the 2nd floor. So I also have given all of you an chill information for applicant question and answer session. And I just want to go over just the first couple, first 5 statements on here. So as you can see, the AMI, which is the area median income, it is broke out right there for any individuals that have got questions. Household of 1, $42,400. They cannot exceed that. Anything less than that, they do qualify.
Sorry, thank you.
Bless you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. The next is, number 2, does the homeowner live on the property? If that's a no, they're not eligible. Number 3, are you purchasing the property on land contract? If that's a yes, then they're not eligible. Number 4, has the homeowner occupied the home at least 1 year? If not, they're not eligible. And then lastly, number 5, if the home is at least 5 years old, they're eligible. So there's those simple, quick things that we talked to everybody about. We had a great turnout. We were amazed at how many people attended. Approximately, it was 12 people that attended, but I also had walk-ins during the day that people couldn't make it at night. They stopped and saw me. Emails, just over this weekend, I'm up over 30 emails for people wanting the information. So what I'm letting them know is we still do not have the application. We realize the application is a first come, first served basis, but we're trying to get ahead of this game. We invited them all to the open house. I've been on the radio. Something's going to be aired actually right now on the radio about it. We're on Instagram. We're on Facebook. I've been shooting out emails to anybody. Jerry's been going out and handing these question and answers to anybody that he either goes to the home for a blight situation or anyone's home that just has any repairs or has questions building, and getting this out to everybody. So I think just marketing it has been tremendous, and everybody's been very, very excited, and then how just easy the process has been for them. So once we do get the application, our next step is to just sit down with them individually. We're gonna need to know their tax information from the previous year and just kind of see what other questions they have and just walk it through with them. And if we have to set up appointments, we'll do that too, whatever we can do. So we want this to be a success. We want this to be great for the community. And Tracy and I got this done my first 6 weeks here, so good job for us. I'm very happy. So do any of you have any questions for me?
Go ahead.
I was gonna ask, so it would help if we had 2 of us attend that 28th session?
Yes, absolutely. Yep, absolutely. That would be great.
We just wanna make sure that all 5 of us are not there, because we don't wanna have a.
Where we are, and we're like, hello.
Yep.
You gotta use this money by a certain time.
Yes, well, the grant actually has to, I think it's right around the end of March, we have to have the applications in, but the money has to be used by June 2025. So that's the deadline. But as soon as we get the applications, I mean, you know, with the state, they're gonna want it back within like 2 or 3 weeks. And they're already giving us other criteria of things that are gonna be due by the 31st of March. So what I'm reading into that is, we need to have these applicants ready because we need to have an environmental review and those types of things by the 31st. So it's been a little bit of a struggle. I feel like we're doing things a little bit backwards. So, but we're trying to stay ahead of it. So.
I know you can probably use up all this money, but if you don't, could you do like another round of applications like in late summer, fall?
No, what we would do is, let's say the first come, first serve. If we find out, like, let's say, for example, and I do have a gentleman, he only needs wiring done. So if it's less than $10,000, there's that extra money up to $40,000 that we've projected for each of the homes. So there's that extra $30,000 that we could maybe give to number 15 or 16 applicant, the next in line. So we would have those reserved and then we'd give it to those people.
Okay.
So that's definitely, and then that is part of the process where we would amend that with the state and just say, now we have this next group, we need to get started on this. Yeah, so we want to try to use all of the money. If we don't, it just gets given back, but we want to use it all, as many people as we can help.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Who hires the contractors, you or the homeowner?
The homeowner, actually. So we have, what we're thinking right now is possibly Spicer Group helping with going in and doing the evaluation or the inspection of the home. Then once there, obviously it has to go out for bid, so there would be 3 as a minimum come in. But the homeowner is gonna be looking at to see who those 3 bids are. And then from there, we recommend that they choose the lowest bid. But if they happen to maybe know that the second bid that's a little bit higher, that their neighbor down the road used them. Or that maybe they're an extended family member or something, we have to give just cause of why we selected them, why working with them that they picked that, what do they have over option number 1? So,
Okay.
but we're willing to do that, but the contract is between them and the homeowner and the contractor. And then afterwards, they also have to fill out like not a survey, but a paperwork that the state recommends that they put down. How did they do? Were they on time? What kind of work did they do? Were you happy with it and all of that? And then if there's any kind of complaints, Tracy and I take the complaint forms and we figure out what's going on if we have to change contractors or something.
So will you have that available for the homeowner? Like, will you have a list of contractors, electricians, everything, so that they're not
Yes.
just blindly searching?
Yep, and we'll put it up for bid too. So yeah, that's how it would be too. So yeah. Yeah. Oh, you're welcome. Anyone else? Okay, well, thank you very much.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Right, next item is Jerry's introduction here.
Great shirt.
Thanks.
Go blue.
I'm a Michigan fan of all sports, green, yellow, blue.
Wonderful. We like that.
And I wear the one that's clean, so. Nonetheless, I'm Jerry Blue. I'm the new city building official and rental inspector, and now code enforcement for blighted structures. I'm working with Chief Glass and the city manager and the city attorney trying to figure out what my role is in this. And we actually had our first meeting and our second meeting is today. This is the information that the chief gave me on blighted structures in the city. I'm going through the process. We're going to make a good process. We're going to try to get help for these people that just can't seem to get their act together, and for whatever reason. And just to share what I've learned so far is several vacant properties in the city. There's a list of top 7 here, it looks like they give me, and I've inspected those visually from the outside. And I'm requesting that I do inspections inside from the owners. If they don't comply with that request, then we'll have to see what kind of steps we can take to get inside them to see if they are a true safety hazard. That being said, I've sent out a few letters on some verbal complaints I've got of different properties within the city, and I've gotten responses back already, and the response is, I can't afford to fix them. Referring them to Teresa's program here, the Chill Grant. I seen today an email come across Habitat for Humanity, may have some funds, so people are struggling and they just don't know where to go. Hopefully we can be that outreach for them to, I can say, hey, go see this person, this entity, this. So if anybody's got any information, send it to me and I'll pass it along. Okay. We'll do our best to get these people to comply, but if there's no money to comply, how do you somebody has to make some tough decisions on how to make that happen. So we'll work on it diligently and I'll do my best for the city.
Awesome.
Sounds
So
good.
you do insides too? I mean, you try to get inside.
Correct. As a building official, I have the duty to make sure every structure is safe regardless of the, if I feel like it's not safe, I can ask for a search warrant to go in and see an administrative search warrant to make sure it's safe.
What if you see something through the window?
If I feel there's an imminent danger, I'm going to call the chief of police or his officer, and we're going to probably make entry to go make sure it's safe.
Oh, that's wonderful.
If it has to be an imminent danger to life and property, that's
Sure.
a pretty serious thing to embark on. But if that's there, I've got enough experience to know the difference. So
That's, okay, great.
I know I look 18, but I'm really a little bit older.
You do. I thank you for clarifying.
I actually, some of my background, I've been a building official for 15 years. I've been in the construction business since I was 16, and I'm over the hill now, so I've got a few years' experience doing this.
Awesome.
Great.
Thank you. We're glad you're here.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. All right, so I guess I should have probably rearranged this a little bit, but this next item here, consideration of a special meeting for Chill Grant on March 15th, goes along with what Teresa was talking about for the applications. So this special meeting would be dedicated for reviewing the applications that are submitted, and then, like we talked about in previous meetings, kind of just being the governing board to recommend which ones we would want to proceed with. So I will make a motion for having a special meeting on March 18th at 9 a.m.
Second.
Okay, roll call.
Lucas Richardson,
Yes.
Jermaine Sullivan.
Yes.
Kathleen Grabowski,
Yes,
Mary Kay Wilcox.
Yes.
Jess Stallings.
Yes.
Okay.
can I hear your pen? That's on
Public comment.
the
Any
19th.
public comment? March 18th.
Would the meeting be at 9 o'clock?
Yes.
Thank you so much.
You good? Okay. All right, there is no public comment, so go around the room here. Jermaine, you want to go first?
So I still need addresses for the AT&T boxes that need to be repaired. If you guys can get me any of those, or snap me a picture and let me know like what cross street they're at. The senior center project, I think I need about 30 people for that. And I don't know if we can push it to May 2nd, so West Shore Bank can help, 2nd and 3rd. Do you know if, maybe I need to ask the DPW, the trees that they sell, if we could purchase those for the senior center and have them put those in?
I don't know, we can get an answer pretty quickly, I'd imagine, on that.
And then that's all I got.
All right. All I had for my items was just a reminder that I'm presenting on our annual update tomorrow to City Council if everyone wanted to attend.
I'll be there for you again.
Sounds good. Will you be there, Jimmy?
I think I'll be there.
Okay. Kathy, got anything?
Oh, well, I mentioned this, but the last meeting we had, and when we were walking out, Lainey Ruska was at the meeting, and she asked me, when she heard about, there was letters I was sending out, if I could send one to Mrs. Lasky from the Parks Commission. Obviously, they need work to do. I did not send it because I didn't know if I was supposed to or
I
not.
think if the question's about the conflict of interest of Parks Commission to NRBC things, that anyone can volunteer, but representing as the NRBC, we can't work on any parks without them asking us. So I think we can reach out to them if they want to be a volunteer for our projects. I
Oh,
think that's
one of
totally-
those that I sent to all them people, they said send it to, I think it's some Lasky or something.
I think that's fine.
That's a okay?
Yeah, absolutely. I believe they have city emails. We can just forward it to the email group, whatever letter that is. I don't think that should be very quick, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
I think we've done that before.
Okay,
Is that it?
that's it.
Thank you for getting those coordinated. It's gonna be good to keep sending those letters out. That'll be good.
I know, but I should keep, I should keep a list.
Yeah, I think you should to see.
Yeah, I thought of that last night, I thought, but I know we have them all on the computer, so I can still do that.
Well, I can make a list if you want me to and send it to you.
Okay, thank you.
Checklist type thing?
Yeah, just with the names and addresses, so,
Or maybe even just putting them on that same list and say that we reached out to them, haven't heard yet or something.
yeah,
So
yeah.
did everybody give you your names then? I know I did, Jermaine did.
I didn't give me my names yet. But I've got a meeting on, not a meeting, I have a dinner on Wednesday where I'm gonna ask this group if they would,
Nice.
and then I'm gonna compile their addresses and stuff.
So the rest still need to get you 10 to 20 names then?
Yeah, so I'm still working on it. And that's all I got.
What about, did we all pick a month then?
For
we did.
projects,
Yeah. Because I don't have my name on one, so I just wondered.
I don't know if we did for this, this year.
2024.
That can be, I'll look into that in our past notes and put that on the next agenda.
Okay, perfect. And then what about some of our goals? We were gonna try to, at this meeting, set some dates for doing some of these projects. Or at least discussing them. So do you wanna put that on the next one then too?
Sure. We can, I mean, if there's something you wanted to talk specifically right now, we can talk.
Well, you know, we talked about maybe a spring cleanup.
Mhm.
We didn't go any further with that. Somebody was gonna get us some information.
Yeah,
Oh,
we,
on the dumpsters.
I have it right here.
So,
yep.
then I guess that's it for me.
Okay.
And Jess.
So I talked to the owners of wheelie bins. They're the big pink dumpsters that you've seen like down on River Street and stuff. They currently have two 20-yard and one 15-yard dumpster. So I kind of was letting them know what we were thinking for that May day. She said, she's asking how many dumps, like, is it going to be, we just have it there and once it's full, or are you going to need them to dump the dumpsters in between throughout the day? So we'll need to know that for sure. And what they'll do is they'll end up, we'll pay for all three of them, but they'll give us a discount, so they'll write us up as a contractor, and then they'll be able to give us a percentage off too. But we won't know until the end because they do it by yard. So once we know the yardage. So I guess the biggest thing is I just need to know if we need them on hand to go make dumps and bring an empty one back, or if we just want all three of them set. And then I didn't know too, did you want to check with Republic to find out their prices?
So we did have that. We have that on, I think, when we set that date, I can't remember off the top of my head.
Okay.
For that cleanup, we have a dollar amount for it. So as of right now, that is our option. So if you could just get the pricing from them.
I have the pricing.
Okay, then
Yeah.
we can compare it.
Okay,
And then, yeah, if it's cheaper, then.
okay. So what, as far as like dumps, are we doing any dumps, or are we
I think
just-
it was two 20-yard dumpsters at each of the 3 locations.
Okay.
And I think we just were doing the one, like, that's what we got the pricing for. the
Okay.
Last time was just having them put out there and then
Okay.
take them to the weekend, but,
All right,
um,
so yeah, I can go over the prices with you or whatever.
Okay.
I can go from there.
yeah, that sounds good.
Okay.
Great. Mary, Chief, you guys have anything?
I just want to thank Teresa and Jerry for coming today, and as you can see, they're tackling some pretty big items, and they're doing a great job, so thank you for your time, thanks for coming, guys.
Yeah, I think it's exciting. Our group's kind of been looking for opportunities like this, and the only thing we found over the last couple of years is that USDA loan stuff, and the MHI or the AMI that you need is really low, and doesn't put a lot of people qualifying for it, unfortunately. But maybe that could be something that we could send over to you guys if you don't know about that one too, because maybe there are some.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, motion to adjourn.
Sure.